What's happening, folks, and welcome to the final episode of Stars of Tomorrow on Football Manager 2020. Before I go any further, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for support on this series again this year. I think it's 2 years now I've been doing this. I want to say 3, but I think it's only been 2. It feels like I did it a third season, maybe didn't say the videos for some bizarre reason. But I've really, really enjoyed these videos, and I hope you have as well. And I hope you've found a player that's helped your team. If you found a player from this series that's really helped you win or achieve something significant with your team, I would love to see the comment down below on that. So it didn't matter if it's just you got promoted out of the championship with him, or you saved relegation, or you won the Champions League, or you managed him in the World Cup game and you decided to pick him as a young player and develop him as a national team manager. Whatever it is you decided to do, I love to or how it worked out for you. I'd love to hear that. So, will this come back for F121? It's all up in the air right now, but I'm leaning towards this definitely coming back for FIFA 21. The content may change on next version of the game, but this series will probably be returning in some fashion. So, today's player is Romário Baró. I've had played against this guy before on Football Manager. He was a pain in my ass because he was so good. Portuguese midfielder. Looking at his contract information here, you can sign him on a contract. He's got a minimum release cost of £34.5 million. So we're not going to do a fee. There's no point because that's a release clause. So you've probably to pay that. But you can pay it in installments and that kind of thing. So yeah. Very cheap, I think, for what this guy can become. Let's have a look at his player stats and roles and report. So, guys, his pitch ability is 166. His current ability is 128. So that's the maximum you can get to is 168. Obviously, you can alter the guys yourself. The player coach report, he's currently 3-star ability, 3.5-star potential, 4.5-star possibly in the future. There's the pros and cons on him right there. There's too many to read out there. A lot of them, though, are kind of specific to the club he's at, but registration rules, or some of them are, so bear that in mind. Because one thing that stands out there, just one thing I'm going to read, consider the leader. He's got 10 leadership, but they consider him a leader, so keep an eye on that stat as we go forward. So his development here, you see, he likes shooting distance and places shots. Very strong on his left foot, very strong on his right foot. Can play any role in midfield, so multifunctional, which is handy. I like that. A box-to-box could be really, really good for him, I think. But again, let's see how he develops. So, the first jump, guys, in the final episode. Let's go. All right, folks. So he is now at Liverpool, worth £69 million. As you can see, attributes that stand out for me: his dribbling, first touch, long shots. His technique, vision and work rate, very good. Leadership to 12. Physically, pretty good, well-rounded stats there as well. Development on him here. Let's have a look. Shoots and distance, cuts inside from both wings. Interesting. And likes to switch ball to the other flank. What has his injury record been like in this? Okay. Very damn good. I would not be worried. I'm not worried at all by that. One stretch. Imagination workout talk. So first year didn't play much. Next year got 10 goals, 6 assists. Then got 8 goals, 12 assists. Then got 2 and 1. Moved to Liverpool that year for £54 million and got 3 goals, 6 assists. And this year obviously still work in progress. He looks great. I mean, obviously he's getting a lot of game time in decent leagues. So this is the first one through of him. Obviously, I did do 2 other ones as well, and the only thing that was different was there wasn't much difference in him. There was one run through, I think he didn't play much when he moved, and the second one was based similar, and the third one was based similar to this one. So, but obviously, like I always say, the game, we are better than the game at managing players, I would assume. Certainly, well, I'm not, but you guys probably are. Let's continue, guys, to another jump, and I want to see if you can do the same we did in the Portuguese League in the Premier League. Right, folks, he's still at Liverpool and relatively the same stats as well, really. But again, depends what role they're playing him at, to be honest with you. So let's look at his development here and look at what roles he's still got, or player traits. So he's got runs the ball through, shoots from distance, cuts inside, and run for the ball is essentially what he's got. But I think box to box is probably what he's been played as Liverpool. We can't find out the role, unfortunately. Injuries again is, I think, pretty damn good. There's nothing there to indicate something that I need to be worried about. So £51 million. Next season he got 4-4. Then got 4-2, 2-9, 1-7. Again, depends what kind of role he's playing, right? If he's not really, again, he's getting decent amount of football. I mean, you look at this, 27, 26. So he's playing. I think it's essentially you just need to. I think it's just the physicality is what you're going to get from him consistently, and technical abilities in the right roles. Maybe they're playing deep line playmaking role. If he's playing that kind of role, maybe he's not scoring goals. If you're playing as box to box or Mazzala, he might get more. Without knowing the role they're playing, I can't really judge it. But based on the fact that I've seen this guy play against me and how good this guy is in the box, I would imagine Liverpool not playing him in the attacking role that I would have played. Maybe they are. Can we look at their formation and see what they're playing him as? I mean, he doesn't say, does it, what role it is, but it looks like he's more advanced. So I don't know. I'm not sure he's playing that role consistently. But yeah, I mean, the work vision, the work rate. At the end, playmaker, he's fine. The passing 14 technique, the vision's good, determination's good as well, good physicality, long shots, decent. Oh, did I say decent? Pretty good. So yeah, even at this point, but I would say get him early because the fee does seem to rise quite massively. Right, guys, the final jump of the series for FM20. Let's go. And lo and behold, guys, he's gone to Real Madrid, which happened in my save as well. And we've still got the same player traits on here. Other than players 1-2s. Now, yeah, this guy is very, very good. I think in the right role, he'll get you quite a lot of goals. At least get you 10 a season, I think, roughly. He's injury free, which is fantastic. Look at the stats, let's have a look. So Liverpool sort of load him out, 2-9, then 1-7. 3-1, loaned him out that next year to Arsenal. He got 8 goals, 11 assists. There we go. See, up there. Liverpool again didn't play in that year. Goes to Real Madrid and gets 6-6. So yeah, I think he's quite consistent. I think if you get him earlier on yourself and build a team around him long term, I think you can get more out of him. I've seen him play live, and I can tell you, well, not live in person, but live on Foot Manager. Played against me for Ajax, I think it was, and he completely destroyed me in the group stage games. Or was it knockout round? Maybe both actually. And he was very, very effective. He was the one guy I was worried about. He just kept dominating the game with his passing and his movement and his power that he had in that game particularly. So I know from first time how good he can play against you. So yeah, I think this guy is a simple matter, a case of sign early and develop and build a long-term strategy around him, because there's no reason why not. And I think the plus sides to him are his multifunctionality. He can play a variety of different roles in midfield, like we saw at the start. And I love his work rate and his vision, and his physicality is good as well. And I think he's a player that you can slot into any position in your team and or any role if you play two-man midfield. And I think you wouldn't. I don't think you would have a problem. You might find you stick him in one particular role because of your team. You've got else around him. But yeah. So guys, that is the end of the series on FM20. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. 122 videos we've done on this series. I've really enjoyed it all year round. Next year on FM21, there will be more videos on this series. I was hesitant at the start, but I think we're good. I might take a break on FM content for the next month or two. Unlikely, but this series has run its course now, I think, because of the whole end of the game cycle now. But what I will say, guys, is I will do a video in a few weeks' time when it's all settled down. We're starting really getting towards the new FM, and I will do a video where you can request your players, but I will say one player per person at the start. So that's only fair that we get through the people's questions early. And what I'm going to do next year is, I've already tested it out, is a spreadsheet so that you guys can, a link will be each video to check the latest on the scheduling. So what I'll do is when you request a player, I'll add them to the list and I'll update that list as when I record it. So essentially, tell you what, guys, I'll bring it on screen and show you what I mean. It'd be easy to just explain it with it on the screen. Because as you can see here, I've got a Google document here set up. Obviously, I've not updated this. This is a quick test. So essentially, what I will do is when you make a request for a player, I will enter this list. And essentially, when it's recorded, I'll put it as recorded and give you a date for release, and not recorded, so you get an idea when they're gonna come out. And that will be the new way of keeping track, because a lot of people in the comment section, I'll say a lot, some people in the comment section do sometimes say to me, when's the episode coming live? And I don't obviously reply, because I see the first comment come through. When I reply to it, it does not notify me of a reply to my reply to the original comment. So I thought this would be a cool way of doing things next year, where we can list the players who have been requested. You can see where your player is, so you get an idea when it's going to go live, and that'd be an easy way of referencing it. And I will keep referencing that in the next few videos when I come back next year with this series. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I really hope you got something from this. I enjoy doing this every year. FM content will be different next year. It's going to be things that I want to do, and it's going to be England saves, might be big teams. I might do a big team all year, but we are going to keep making FM content. Maybe a slight break for a couple of days while I get ready for the new series. Most likely, I really want to make this work. I think next year, it depends on the FIFA content and how that goes. It might be we do every other day on this series, might be daily. I might make the Let's Plays every other day. I don't know yet. I'm going to obviously make FIFA daily videos for now, but it might be one day we get a Let's Play. We'll wait and see. But yeah, thank you for supporting the series, folks. Thank you for supporting the channel. You guys on this series are insane. Even now, you're still watching it, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, keep an eye out for the video in the next couple of weeks. It'll probably go live mid-October when I do a video to announce it's coming back, and you can make your suggestions. I'll make a list. The reviews will not be starting until the main game comes out, just in case there's any kind of changes. But if I can get clarification on the fact that the database will not be altered after the beta, I may start doing reviews straight away. And we'll be reviewing the beta and really crack on with it. So yeah, thank you for the channel, supporting the channel, folks, on this series. I will see you next time on a new video. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.